Hi guys, welcome to this week's episode. My name is Rita and I'm with Rita Ventures Group Cruising. I am your group cruise travel advisor. I hope you have had a wonderful week and I hope you are itching for more content on Southern Africa, just like I was intently listening to my friend give me all the good details about a trip over there. So let's go ahead, let's get started. So this week's episode is going to be more on the practical information. So I asked him what some of his favorite experiences are. And he goes, plenty, where do I start? I mean, you cannot get enough. When you see everyone's social media, you can see the beautiful sunset and you already miss it. The wildlife experiences are the most unforgettable. Getting to see them up close and personal is just spectacular. And my next question to him was regarding photographers, because I know it's amazing to be able to capture pictures yourself of all the flora and fauna that you're going to be seeing. But how neat would it be if somebody was capturing your reaction? Not only taking pictures of what's going on around you, but capturing your reactions to seeing this in real life. I think those are just priceless photos that you want to have in your back pocket, which is why I asked the question. And he said that they do not have them on site, but they do offer someone who will provide everything to capture your experience. You will also have a photo host in addition to your professional guide on the safari. So that's good information to have. What is the ideal length of time to get immersed in a full experience of Southern Africa? And he said that you're looking at about 2 weeks. You're going to make sure you want to carve out time not only to have the 2 weeks over there, but also to have a couple days just to make sure you acclimate back home in regards to the jet lag. He said you can start off in Botswana on safari, head to Zimbabwe to see Victoria Falls, which is a natural wonder of the world, then head to South Africa to visit the winelands in Cape Town. I mean, it just sounds so amazing, doesn't it? And not only that, but I like how it encompasses different aspects. So you have animals, you have nature, and you have wine. I mean, that sounds like an amazing girlfriend's getaway. Cape Town is one of the most beautiful cities in the world, and from Table Mountain you can see it all. From there you'll head to Johannesburg, which is kind of like the gateway, and then you'll head back home. From someone coming from the States to Southern Africa, what is something they should not forget to bring with them? Don't forget to bring your sunscreen, especially during the summertime. Most of the camps do provide bug spray as well as mosquito nets in your room. Bug spray will be provided everywhere. He said even in your safari trucks they carry bug spray, so you will be good. You will be covered in case you forget it. Also bring your hat and your sunglasses, and definitely do not forget those items. We do advise clients to go see doctors for vaccines also. However, we've never had any recent cases of malaria in the southern part of Africa. So at least that's good to know, but definitely consult with your doctor as to what precautions you need to take before going to Southern Africa. Do you need any visas to enter Southern Africa? For Americans, you will only need one to enter Zimbabwe and Zambia, and you get it upon point of entry. This visa is called the CASA visa and is $50 to enter the countries unlimited. Amazing. You don't have to apply for it before you leave. Double amazing. We just walk up and we get you sorted. Depending on what the client would like to do, we advise them to start in Zimbabwe and Zambia, and then just head out from there, because once you leave Botswana, you can't go back into Zambia or Zimbabwe. What kind of currency do visitors need to bring? In Botswana and Zimbabwe, I would recommend using your credit card. In Zimbabwe, though, cash is more preferred. Regardless, it is important to have cash. That is what you will need to pay for your visa. So, very important tip. Generally, using US dollars is not a problem though. In South Africa, however, you will need to convert your currency to the rand, which is the South African money. But in other countries, they are used to getting paid in US dollars, especially for gratuities. What type of clothing is advisable to wear? This was another, I didn't think about that, but it totally makes sense for me. And he said it depends on the destination. When you go on safari, we advise people not to wear the brightest clothes. And why? Because it can agitate the animals. And I never thought about that, but you always see in safari pictures, everybody is in neutral colors. And I didn't know why, and now I do. Dress code isn't much of a big deal on the safari. With regards to dining, you don't need to be all dressed up, but you need to pack one formal outfit for a formal evening in the city. Country club casual is a good rule of thumb for clothing that you should be bringing. Regarding physical activity, is there something for everyone to do? Oh, yes, he said. And this was another one that surprised me because I thought a trip to Southern Africa was very labor intensive. But he says that they can accommodate various things, such as dietary needs. And if someone has restrictions with mobility, they can make sure to have their room closer to the main area, which is called the boma. They can also make sure that clients who are restricted to a wheelchair, they can accommodate them from the safari to the cities and Victoria Falls. So if you thought Southern Africa was out because of a mobility restriction, you are wrong, my friend, and so was I. And then the final question is, what is something memorable that someone can bring back from Southern Africa? And, I was thinking, I was looking for an answer of what kind of souvenir, what is something typical? And he had the sweetest answer, and he said, the memories for sure. The images will play a formidable part. Formidable part. I am going to tear up. You can always look back on the pictures and recall your experiences. The thing is, you need to get there. The first-hand experience will never go away. No one can ever take that from you. It will never get off of you. Wow, I did not expect to get emotional in this video at all. But that was how powerful our conversation was. And it just drives me and fuels me into getting to Southern Africa even quicker than what I had anticipated. So if Southern Africa has been something on your heart and you really need help advising and you want to get yourself sooner than later, please make sure to reach out to me, either comment below or shoot me an email. I would love to help get you there and have a life-changing experience, because I just, and this is only from me hearing it and seeing some pictures and videos. I can only imagine what the experience is like once you actually get there. So I will be rambling on, so I'm going to cut this video out. I hope you've enjoyed learning about the amazingness that the enrichment in Southern Africa is to not only your life, to add it to your bucket list, but to your soul. I would love to help you plan this, so make sure to hit me up with my email down there. If you like this video, please make sure to thumbs up, like this, and also hit that red subscribe button so that you can get more amazing content of all different things travel. I really appreciate you watching this one, and until next time, you have an amazing week. See you guys later. Bye.